Yo, what's up, man? Make sure you smash that like button when you come in. Y'all already know the freaking vibes, man. What up, y'all? It's your boy, Sisters of Suicide, age 29, back with another video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you smash that like button when you come in, or the dislike button. Whatever you want to do. Cool, let's get into it, man. Alright, so Dr. Umar has finally got back on the Breakfast Club. He's finally back on the Breakfast Club. You know what I mean? So with that being said, let's talk about it. He definitely do his thing when it comes to the knowledge. All right, he definitely know how to disseminate his knowledge of what's going on in the in the world today when it comes to certain topics like politics, when it comes to black boys or children, African American, Aboriginal, whatever type of children that you want to whatever you want to name you and your children. He definitely knows what they are doing. Now I give him kudos to that. I ain't gonna be no. I'm not here for that. So I give him kudos to that when he's talking about certain things in history. When it comes to certain individuals, he be getting busy on that. I would never take that away from that. That man has done his due diligence to find out information on certain topics, and he gets busy how he disseminated and how he delivers it. I gives it up to that 100%. I'm never here to discredit this man for the work he put in and know how to give it out. I never. This is never my journey. My only problem is when it comes to the school, and that's it. But besides that, he got busy. He did his thing. He always do. He go out there, spit what he spit. When it comes to certain individuals, he do his thing. He does his thing, and I'm never gonna take that away from him. When it comes to those psychologists that just want to get money, he was right on that. Because the girl that I'm at war with at this point, but she went to school for psychology, and she definitely sent me some videos. Nene definitely helped me understand a lot of things when it comes to the psychology world and other things too. That girl is dope. She just on some bull crap right now. But besides her bull crap ways, Nene Baby is very educated and very smart and very wise. Besides her little other ways, but we all got certain ways that people that don't like, so it might be a little uglier to some people. It might not be that bad to some people, depending on who you are. Some things are just subjective. But yeah, Nene Baby definitely tipped me off because she went to school and studied psychology. So she definitely hit me off with some videos and some knowledge on how a lot of these psychologists don't care about you. They'll come in there, they'll talk to you, and they'll subscribe some pills for you, and they get paid. So when he said that, I knew I was privy to that information because Nene Baby definitely taught me that and definitely sent me some videos that I can actually look at, and the proof is there. Multiple videos. So I got to give Nene Baby definitely to that because she taught me that. She taught me that. On a fact, she taught me that, and she sent me videos, countless of videos, to confirm that a lot of those psychologists that we go to, it's only there for the money. The more prescriptions you signed off to a customer, the more money you could get. And then sometimes it could be quotas. You could get a certain type of bonus. All that is in there. When Dr. Umar talk about that, he's 100% correct, and I would never down him from that. Never. Okay, when he talk about do not talk about billionaires. Do not compare billionaires to thousandaires or something like that. I always been saying that. That's dope that he said that because I always said that. I was like, billionaires don't care about millionaires. Billionaires don't care about millionaire problems. They don't worry about them. They got different problems. They on different stratosphere. Different plateau. Same as the millionaires don't care about the thousandaires. And the thousandaires don't care about the people who make hundreds of dollars. They all on different levels, and they really don't study those people or really care about those people. And you can't compare those people unless those people under those people are threatening them. Like not threatening them as bodily harm, threatening to take their position or be on the same level as them, and then they can be on the same playing field, and then they gotta be in competition. That's the only way those thousandaires and billionaires and hundredaires or thousandaires will worry about somebody lower than them if they're threatening their position. That's it. So, like he said, don't be coming at a billionaire with a millionaire problem, right? Because they'll be like, "What are you talking about?" So he's correct on that. I've been saying that. I've been saying that for some time now. Stop trying to look at thousandaires and then try to go at the billionaire with the thousandaire problem. They're gonna look like, "What are you talking about?" Like just like he said, that you can't do that. Okay, and I agree with another thing Dr. Umar said. You got to start giving these African American, Black, Aboriginal, whoever you want to identify as some wiggle room sometime, because you have to mesh with the other side. You have to mesh with the quote unquote Caucasian, whatever y'all say, white man's world. When certain businesses in this world, you have to go in there. If you want to make change, you got to go in there. So we can't lobby for black coaches. We can't lobby for black players. We can't lobby for black equality in some of these sports and arenas and entertainment businesses. And then when Jay-Z go in there, we have a problem. He a sellout. I agree with that. I agree with that. We have to get in. If we want change, we got to get in the game with them. How we going to make change on the sideline? No, we can't make change on the sideline. So that's another great point that he said. We got to stop terrorizing people and stop bringing them down. Oh, he a sellout because of this. Well, how we going to make change if we ain't in the same position they in? If we not in the same offices they in and talking to them, how we going to make change? We cry about the black coaches. There are a little bit more black coaches. We cry about this. Come on, man. You got to give somebody some wiggle room, man. You got to see what's going on, what type of change they're going to make. So I agree with him on that. We got to stop doing all that. You shouldn't, like guys. How we gonna make change if we don't get in the game? Same with politics. How we gonna make change if we don't get in the game? And it makes no sense, right? Exactly, right. It makes no sense. So I agree with him on that. He always kill it when it comes to the school system. He kills it every time. So I have no argument with that. That man knows exactly what he's talking about when it comes to the kids and the school with the medicine, ADHD. He did that again. He knows what he's talking about. I'm never going to come out there and act like, nope. He know what he's doing. Okay? He definitely know what he's doing. He definitely got that information down. He definitely know how to spit it out. Okay? So he killed that interview. When he talk like that, you can't really get mad at him. You can't get mad at him. You can't throw no darts at him. You can't try to pick at him. You can't. When he talk that type of talk, he in there. He know what he talking about. But again, when it comes to the school, he's being dishonest. When he's coming to the money, he's being dishonest. He's not being he's not being totally transparent, and he knows that, right? He talks about the interracial marriage, how you should not marry, outside of your race, or if you do, you can't have certain talking points because you're not with a black woman or a black man. Now, again, this is a touchy subject still in this world about interracial dating. You have some of my B1 family who don't rock with that. You got some people who level 10. Some people don't rock with it, but they not really super against it, but they just don't rock with it. Then you got my level 10 homies. They not with that at all. So you have those individuals. Then you have ones that are with it and don't understand. So I understand both sides with that. And again, I understand what Dr. said. Like, yo, how you saying talking about these black issues right here, and you ain't even want to spend your money on the black woman. I understand that point. But again, people are going to date who they want to date. People are going to marry who they want to marry. And I don't know if that's enough to say that you can't comment on your own people's issues. I don't know. I think a person should still be allowed to comment on their own issues. Now, how in depth they can go, I don't know. Because if you marry the opposite sex, not opposite sex, my bad. If you marry a different race, right? And should you be exempt from talking about your people problems? I don't believe so. That's just me. Maybe certain issues, maybe, but I don't think a person who marries outside of their race should be exempt 100% from speaking up on their own people problems. I just don't believe that's fair. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I fell in love with this person, but I still love myself. But nah, then everybody else like, nah, player, you ain't marry a black woman or you ain't marry a black man, so you can't talk on our issues. I don't think that's fair. That's just me. I don't think that's fair. But everybody have their own opinion on certain things, and I'm cool with that. But me personally, I still think a black woman or a black man who marry outside their race, and I know when they say race, they mean in particular Caucasians. That's who they really mean. I still think they have some say so in what they race do. Now, when it comes to like black family, man, woman, and child, okay, maybe they could just step back a little bit because that you ain't got a black woman and you got a mixed child. Maybe we can say maybe you could just step back on that one because you ain't living that life. Maybe you can give a little bit opinion, but you can't be in there like that. Maybe, okay, maybe I can agree with that. But this to say, just because you marry outside of your race, you can't have no say so at all. I don't believe that. I think that's trash. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that at all. And I still believe that even if you do that date outside your race, you still can give an input on black family stuff, family structure. I still think you can. But I'm not the majority. I'm just me. I'm just one person. So I don't think we should isolate every human being who date outside their race. And I know what they mean, and particularly Caucasians. I don't think we should just jump on their head and say, you can't talk about it. Like, no, we got to grow up, man. We've been programmed to hate, 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 hate for a certain reason. I get it. But if those individuals are not like the ones we are programmed to hate, then give them a fair shot, man. Give those Caucasians a fair shot that's not programmed to hate you like we're programmed to hate those certain individuals. Give them a fair shot, man. That's all I'm saying, because it's only fair. We all live amongst each other. We all go outside and mingle with. It's a gumbo pot almost in every city, right? So you don't want to go outside with that type of hate every day. Like, this doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? When you in the work field, you work with everybody. It's not too many all black establishments just all over the world. There's all big corporations. You got to mingle with every ethnicity. I'm not saying you got to be buddy. I'm not saying you got to be best friends. I'm just saying don't bring unnecessary hate to yourself. Be aware what's going on. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Study, equip yourself with the knowledge and all of that. That's a fact. But don't come out here with guns blazing on everybody who not who you are, because that you just messing up yourself. It's great individuals in every ethnicity on this planet Earth, and we all mingle with each other. I have worked with every ethnicity, and I had fun with every ethnicity. I have got help by almost every ethnicity. So for me to ever get up here and try to bang on one ethnicity and say no, that'll be hypocritical. That'd be hypocritical of me to even try to bang on one ethnicity when I got help, or I helped, or we worked together on all these jobs and had fun and broke bread with each other, spit this with each other. I'll be a hypocrite to come up here and make those type of videos. No. But for the ones who deserve that type of talk, we on your head. Definitely be on your head. The ones who bring that to me, I'm gonna bring it to you. Straight like that. But I give everybody a fair shot because I understand the programming, and we in the gumbo pot. So we all gonna have to mingle with each other no matter what. Y'all can fight it all you want, but you still gotta mingle with those individuals. I'm not, like I said, you ain't gotta be best friends with them. None of that. But just don't, be aware, so all of us cannot attack these are people that married outside their race and call them race traitors and all that. You don't know them personally. You don't know them. We can't say all that. So with that being said, man, Dr. Umar did it. When it comes to making points like this, he does his thing. Okay, he definitely does his thing. My only case is with the school. When it comes to him spitting the knowledge with the school and all that, I ain't got no complaints, man. I ain't got no complaints. I really don't study none of that stuff, so I can't say where he's wrong at and where he's not wrong at. I have no idea. Only the people who study that can pinpoint that. But he seemed like he do his thing when it comes to that. But when it comes to the school opening and raising money and all that, that's where I'm at. That's why I'm on his head. That right there, he's still not being transparent. He's still not being totally honest about all of this school stuff. He's not. You know what I'm saying? You can just tell he not. He not. You know what I'm saying? So, and then let's bring it back to that. He said he had a black lawyer first, and then hired the white lawyer because the white lawyer was what do you call that? The white lawyer was referred to him. But if he black everything, why would he just not get another black lawyer? See, even he compromised, right? Even Dr. Umar compromised in his business, and he had to get a white lawyer. Pay attention. He even compromised in his business to get a white lawyer. So he cannot then tell you, you cannot, I'm against married. When you say you black everything, when you put that title on you, you have to be that all the way. Once you sacrifice one time, all bets are off. I want y'all to understand that. Once you sacrifice one time, all bets are off. That's why Dr. What's his name? Boyce Watkins. That's why we don't rock with his black everything no more. Once we figured out that he was working with the opposite, somebody else that's not black, you cannot scream black everything no more. Because you lied. That's not what you do. See, so don't trust all these people who talk about black everything, black everything. Then when it comes to business, they want to mingle out with everybody. See, that's a false narrative. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just say, yo, be you. You can be you. When it comes to business, you have to rub elbows with other people. Just be real. Just be honest. When you're in business, you're going to have to rub elbows with other people. Now, yes, you can make a successful entrepreneur business without rubbing elbows. You can do that. But if you want to get that crazy top dollar, you roughly going to have to rub elbows with different companies. That's with different ethnicities. That's just what it is. That's the nature of business in America. That's all it is. You don't have to be friends with them. It's just business. Get the money and then flip it. Okay, so that's what Dr. Umar said too. So when Dr. Umar said, yeah, let them wiggle room and go get the NFL, all that, yeah. You see what Dr. Umar did, didn't he? Huh? He still did his thing with the Caucasian, but he still would get on here and tell you, no, I don't agree with interracial marriages, but I'll give Jay-Z some wiggle room because he showed us that he cared. I'll give Beyonce some wiggle room because she did stages that they cared. Well, then how can you say that about Envy? Envy do a lot of stuff for his community. So why Envy can't do that if that's what Envy doing? Or that's what somebody else is doing, Dr. Umar. How you know they not doing stuff for their community? How you know they not helping kids or doing youth programs? See what I'm saying? That right there, bull crap. Because he sacrificed and got a Caucasian on his team for help. So why you can't get a Caucasian man or a Caucasian woman and do y'all thing and y'all help each other out even if it's marriage or not? See what I'm saying? That's that bull crap. I don't know if y'all caught that. Okay, he said Jay-Z and them can do it because they show that they care. Well, then Envy can do it too. If that's what Envy life is, he can do it too. And whoever else can do it, if they show that they care about their own, they should be able to do it too then, right? Right. See what I'm saying? You got to catch him. So he messed up by saying that. He messed up by saying, well, you know, they can do it if they just show they care. Well, all the swirlers, long as you show you care, you cool. By Dr. Umar standards. That's what he said. Okay, all the people who got Caucasian friends and all that and buddies and whatever, long as you care about yourself and you show that you care, Dr. Umar said it's cool for you to, do your little wiggle room and maneuver and do your thing. Long as you still make sure and do things for your people and your community, then you okay. That's his words. That's what he said. I ain't said it. I did. See, he got caught up by saying that. Got to be careful sometimes. Anyway, man, that's my whole thing on that interview. He did his thing when it comes to talking points about all the history and all that and the kids, and he does his thing. He killed it. But when it comes to the school, he failed every time. He fell every time. With that being said, that's my take on it. Him being on the Breakfast Club. I'm out of here, man. It's your boy Suicide Ace 29. Talk to your soul mirror, the balance keeper, no one safe. Poking the people, sisterhood, anti-bully gang, silverback gang. Lee love the ladies, lady loves Lee, and ladies, you are definitely lovely. Don't chase the light, let the light chase you. I'm out of here. Make sure you like the video, dislike the video, leave your comments below, man. And subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave something to PayPal if you can. I'll come back later and put it in the description box, but you can find the PayPal and some other videos just below, and it's right there. With that being said, I'm out of here, man. Bang.